whereby the township is satisfied with the paving proposal. What, I don't know what that means.
Mr. Parrish,
With this, what this is, we should have an ordinance in this township or something put on record that anybody, I don't care if it's a municipality or anybody, if they come and tear any street up anywhere, they have to repave the whole street. Not like this thing we're going through like with People's at, like they can just go ahead and open. Anytime that they open like that, they pave the whole street. Mill it up and pave it.
what he's referencing is we did a Canton Township, we had Columbia Gas come in. So we have no special type procedure there. So what I did over there is, I had Columbia Gas pay, they cut different areas, they had to pave the road, curb to curb, and to our satisfaction. So I think Stephanie told you about that. And that came about through my process.
Well, the thing I'm saying, we should have something on the thing, not come back like, some, like People's come back and say, oh, well, they agreed only to do this. Well, the ordinance says you have to mill it up, repave the whole road.
I'll give you the same process I do elsewhere. Because I know I've even had PWC pave the roads to our satisfaction. So we'll do that same format. I'll get that to you next week.
Discussion regarding the dedication of property from the Dawsey Estate to Union Township for Hidden Hollow Road.
This is basically, I got a call from a lady by the name of Rodensky, and she basically said that I guess that's part of the Dawsey Estate. I guess she's the executor or something like that. She said basically that, and I think I sent you guys an email about this.
I think she might be Victor Dawsey's daughter.
I have no idea. She was in Hickory. So basically, she was wondering why that strip of property running parallel to Hidden Hollow Road is still in the name of Dawsey Estate and not in the township's name. She said basically the township was supposed to get a deed of dedication to accept that property because it appears like she wants us to take it over. I guess we Hidden Hollow Road. I know nothing about it. I guess the person who knows everything probably is Denise, because she went to all the meetings. Is there any discussion?
She remembers more than me.
So, from what I can see from the partial viewer, it is a strip of property along Hidden Hollow. Hidden Hollow used to be one lane. Hidden Hollow at the base is now wider than Route 88, which leads me to believe possible three-way, like a turning lane or something. But that strip, from what I can see from the partial viewer, is now been paved by Starmaze. So, if it is, and there's storm drains on it. There's storm drains along it.
Almost sounds like this is one of the easements that was supposed to be taken over to make it.
What I'm saying is by taking that, we're taking basically, half a Hidden Hollow.
But there would have to be a developer's agreement or some type of documentation saying that.
It wasn't like we took it and then anyone asked us what to do with it. They've already modified the property and now only now do they want us to take it.
Well, we don't have to, do we?
No, there's no.
I litigated this with another developer one time, unless there's an agreement saying we have to take it over.
And it seems quite odd that they didn't ask anyone to take it over for all those years. And now that it's been modified with storm drains going over to the Van Voorhees property and down to Route 88, is flooding Route 88. And all of a sudden would like to know why we haven't taken that yet.
So, TJ, if you have the chance, if you could call when you talk to the people at Starmaze.
Yes.
I don't know, the T3 or whatever you're dealing with. Ask them if they have any executed, signed, written document between the township, Starmaze, or Dawsey, saying that the township is obligated to take that road over, take over that strip of land. If you look at the Washington County Parcel ID viewer, you'll notice it there. So ask him or her if there's anything in writing saying that.
Also, in the engineer's kind of room, there is an unsigned Mylar, I believe, that is about that. So I don't believe that. I think it's just sitting in the drawer in there. It's marked Dawsey T3 or Dawsey / because there's a Starmaze door, there's a T3 door, but there's a Dawsey door. Any information I could find on the original PRD, which was originally Dossie Scarmese,
Yeah.
and then there was other, but I put anything in that door, but there is an unsigned Mylar sitting in that door. I'm not an engineer, but I'm assuming it's dealing with that.
It has to be, yeah, and I,
So I'm saying, I asked him to call that guy.
Oh, and it's-
But there is a developer's.
Doesn't it have to be
agreement,
registered as a
PRD
recorder of
thing I
deeds?
also put in that door with that Mylar, figuring that rather than you search the building, I put it all in the same door.
yeah, I appreciate that. It is Scarmese's concern.
I don't remember if I
If they don't have viable access to their parcel, that's a problem.
Also,
So Larry says shit's go Poivani for Scarmese.
Now, this is also
Does
one
that-
thing
does that mean
Dossie
Kim-
had in their PRD was,
It means fuck him.
oh, fuck that.
Everything's fucked up.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, well, you asked, I don't know how to, that's the English.
That's usually me. It's usually me doing that.
So, the other thing I noticed in that Dossie board, not PRD, they were specific,
Okay?
like, that was discussing that, so I don't even know that the PRD was, like, even if it was part of it, they didn't do their part of it, which was 2 egresses, and it looked like it was the George's house on 88. They were coming down there, but the Georges never spoke with them. Like, again, I'm not an engineer, but that's what it's looking like. Is they didn't fulfill their parts of the agreement. That thing's not signed because neither side was kind of 100% done, and then the Dossies were no longer part of it, and then Scarmese got their own PRD, so nothing was completed.
Oh, it was a
Not
mess.
just our side of it not completed, it just wasn't completed. It was then the Dossies fell off.
So what you need to do is work with TJ with as much information you can on the issue.
Yeah, so I guess we're looking Dossie
And
Scarmese.
if there's nothing,
And I never thought we'd ever have to go that far because, like I said, the Dossies then split off, sold the C vendor, sold the.
I'll bring it up with Scarmese and see what they,
and it has
where
to be,
we can go.
so it has to be a signed document, and the document, and again, the document needs to be, once you get the date and time of that document, if there is something, you need to correspond that with the minutes, because sometimes people sign things after.
Speaking of which, the signed Mylar from the last is in the.
Yeah.
But Lori or someone will have to sign it as secretary or
As an
or
attest.
somebody, yeah. It's
Okay.
signed by the planning and everything, but. Okay, so. Discussion of the audit report of 2021.
Yeah, I added this